Are we going to stand there all day? Or are we going to fight? If this is your first time to this channel and you love movies and martial arts, consider hitting that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything. Welcome to Fight Scene Friday, the show where we analyse the fight scenes from some of your favourite movies and television shows. My name's Asten Regis, and on today's show we're going to be looking at that fight scene from Kingsman between Harry and the church. Oh my god, that's all I've got to say. Oh my god, what a fight scene. What a fight scene. I was blown away by this movie. I absolutely loved Kingsman, came out of the blue. I mean, I looked at the trailer, I loved the trailer, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. And Matthew Vaughn really just took it up a notch. And with the action in this movie, it's very hyper real. It's really like over the top violence, very Tarantino-like in a way. It's cartoonish, but at the same time, it's kind of visceral and kind of disturbing at the same time. But this fight scene was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And it comes at a point in the movie where I was already like happy with the movie. The action was brilliant, the story was brilliant, the characters are really interesting. I like the whole philosophy of the Kingsman, you know, about being a gentleman and the wearing the suit, like a suit of armor and all this kind of thing. I really enjoyed that. There's one line that Harry's character does say in the movie I really like. He says, I can't remember where the quote's from, but he said, being a gentleman isn't about being superior to your fellow man. Being a gentleman is about being superior to your former self. So I love the philosophy in the movie, but this fight scene, oh my god, absolutely smashed it. So obviously Harry's in the church with these extremists somewhere in the South in America, and Samuel Jackson's character decides to test this rage virus thing. And he tests it just at the moment where you're really hating these people because you hear all the nasty things they're saying about, the racist things they're saying about people, and this woman's like shouting at him, like saying, you're gonna be going to hell. And then he turns it up at that point. Samuel Jackson turns the virus on at that point. So Harry turns around and shoots the woman, and you're kind of like, what's going on here? Because you're not really expecting it. You don't really know what this device is, what it's all about. I mean, at the point I didn't really realise. I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, he shot her in the head. Okay. You know, I didn't like her, but I didn't think he was going to do that. You don't expect the hero to respond like that. And then the whole church just went crazy and they started like killing each other. You're like, as an audience member, you're confused. You're like, what the hell is going on? Like, you're just as confused as Eggsy is when he's watching this, and Mark Strong's character is as they're watching. You're like, what's going on here? Like, Harry, what's going on? Harry's just gone off crazy and he's just destroying fools. Oh my god. And just the way the action and the camera work was really good. It was very dynamic, very animated. I just love Colin Firth in this movie. I thought his performance was really good as Harry. I've never seen him in this kind of role. This is the first time you've seen Colin Firth in this action role, you know, doing martial arts and doing gunplay and all this kind of stuff. He trained very hard for the role, obviously, as did all the other cast members. But just the sheer brutality of the fighting, it was so well choreographed. The fact that, again, you see Harry's efficiency, Harry's skill set as a warrior, as an agent. From using his gun to running out of bullets to he was able to take people on hand to hand, and then using his surroundings to take people out as well. It was just crazy. What a crazy fight scene. But everyone else is killing each other. But you see with him, he's just much more efficient, you know. He's able to do things that everyone else isn't. You can see that in the way he moves and the way he was taking out people. And you see, like, he's got his devices, like his explosions and stuff, and he's putting it in people's pocket and throwing them on the ground, and they're exploded. And just his face, there was no emotion on his face while he was doing this. So because I was confused at first. I was like, why is this happening? Like, why is he doing this? And then you started to kind of pick up later on, okay, he's being mind controlled here. Unfortunately for these people, because they're all gonna die. And it was just, I love these fight scenes where Obviously, this wasn't completely a one-shot fight scene because they used camera trickery to kind of to edit certain points. But I love this feel of the one shot, the wide shot, so you can see everything that's going on. It's not a lot of quick edits. Again, it is quite close up, but you're seeing like the action take place within the camera, and you're seeing the choreography, just the brutality of being able to use different weapons, use other people's weapons against them, use the surrounding church environment to destroy people. Just the fact that everyone else is killing each other, but you're kind of following the craziness through Harry's eyes, you know? It's almost like a first-person shooter the way they film this fight scene. The thing it doesn't do is it doesn't obviously show Harry's character, because that's not who Harry is, but you see his character through action in terms of his training, as a Kingsman. The fact that he has these martial arts skills, he has these weapon skills, he has the ability to use his surrounding environment against his opponents. So yeah, he was being mind controlled, so you can't see his character through action, but the character through action that you do see is his training, his instincts, his killer side. You know, you see all of that come into play, and he's able to obviously take out the entire church so that he's the last one standing. But yeah, this fight scene blew me away. So good, so good. But it was almost like an over-the-top anime, over-the-top cartoon in a way, you know, mixed with a lot of visceral violence and some beautiful choreography. So hands down, fantastic fight scene. Matthew Vaughn, thumbs up. Love this. We want more of this kind of action. Like, it was very good. I feel like it was very kind of Tarantino in a way. You know, I was thinking about Kill Bill a little bit. Kill Bill has that over-the-top, cartoonish kind of violence, but at the same time, very visceral, I shouldn't be like laughing and kind of like excited by this because it is quite violent, but at the same time, it's very cartoonish and over the top, so it kind of, it's uneasy, but it's easy to watch at the same time. So yeah, it's a fantastic fight scene, a great way to tell a story and a great way to show character through action. Anyway, if you like this video, hit that like button, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this fight. Were you as blown away by this fight as I was? I went to see this in the cinema, and everyone was just like, after this fight scene, everyone was like, there was a gasp, you know? And I was with my mate watching this, and we both turned around, looked at each other, like, what the hell did we just see? That was awesome. You know, so did you have that kind of reaction when you saw this fight scene? What was your favourite scene in Kingsman, and where do you think it ranks in terms of Hollywood fight scenes? Do you think it's similar to the Tarantino style, like in Kill Bill, as I think, or do you think it's kind of similar to something else? Love to know your comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the fight. Anyway, I'll see you next week for another Fight Scene Friday, and remember, behind every fight is a great story. Peace!